So I don't remember if I've uploaded any videos featuring this deck, but it's a lot of fun to play. Quad Snorlax consists of just 4 Snorlax, no energy. You rely on lasers to deal damage, and it's just a matter of playing it right. You use hammers to get the energy off the field so they can't really hurt you too much, and use stuff like Shadow Triad to get your lasers back. And other than that, Snorlax just prevents them from retreating. So ideally, you capture up 3 big basics that aren't really meant for attacking, like Deoxys, and you just sit there and you laser it. So this is, I think, one of the first games that I actually played with this. So I'm not even sure if I have 4 Snorlax in this deck at the moment. And in that case, I probably just put in some extra revives. And looks like I'm playing Electric with Tornadus? Odd. I'm going to go ahead and use that Enhanced Hammer on that DCE, get that off the field. Don't think there's no other energy. And I guess I'm just going to Skyla for a Verbank, so my poison is doing significantly more damage. And that takes out the Dynamo. So, get my first prize. Looks like there's a little bit of a lag here. Any day now I'm going to hit my prize. Okay, there it goes. Get a Shadow Triad, which is great, because I have the catcher. I can catcher up Tornadus, or whatever else I want. Use Shadow Triad to get the laser back, and just sit there and watch it be poisoned. Now he's got a deck or a hand of absolutely nothing right now, so that's great. I'm more than happy just to sit back and take advantage of it. Won't be able to use my Getsis, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and try a hammer. Let's go ahead and try another hammer after we capture up that eel. And looks like we're going to put him to sleep too, so that really doesn't matter. And then I end up just passing my turn. I guess I could have gone for the other hammer. Maybe I'm thinking I better wait until I knock out the eel, and he's just forced to pass. Looks like he did get an energy that he attached to Tornadus. And, I mean, I can't use Getsis because he doesn't have a hand. Is that a plasma energy? Or maybe that's a tool that's attached to Tornadus, not an actual energy. In which case, Crushing Hammer would be useless if I hit heads and it's just a lightning. I hit tails anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I'll probably be using Shadow Triad to get the laser back, but I guess for whatever reason I decided not to use it. Probably should have just have a supporter for the turn, and it does look like that's a plasma energy, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another laser. Go ahead, use it. And I'm flipping a lot of heads on sleep, just not flipping a lot of heads on the hammers. And that's... yeah, I must not have 4 Snorlax in this deck because I have 2 Super Rod in here. I think the only reason I would have 2 Super Rod would be if I didn't have 4 Snorlax. So, looks like now he's awake. Yeah, I guess this for nothing, but there's really not much else I could do. I don't know why I didn't Plasma Ball just to search out to see if I had another Snorlax. I'm guessing that these are my only 2 Snorlax. I did trade for some, so if I think I've recorded some other quad Snorlax games. I'll have a proper quad Snorlax deck. And he hits me for 100. And which is fine, because I've got the lovely revive to get that Snorlax right back out on the field. Oh, the deck also runs max potions. Since I don't run energy, I really don't care about losing energy, because it's not there. And, nice, we're finally able to do some stuff. So, I'm going to Enhance Hammer away that DCE. We're going to Crushing Hammer away the Plasma. And use another Crushing Hammer. Can we get 3 heads in a row? Or, sorry, 2 heads in a row. Nope, not happening, but that brings him down to 1 energy, so he's only got 3 cards in hand. Oh, that's right, he did have the Juniper. Oh well, chances are he'll get an energy off of this, but I do have the max potion in hand. Oh, he takes away my my Verbank. He's up to 150. Oh, and nice play. Otherwise, that poison would have knocked him out. And I can Skyla next turn for another Verbank, but that's not gonna knock him out in between turns now. Good thing though is that he's only left with a Mime on the field, and I don't think he's gonna be doing much with Mime. So I'm not quite sure what he's waiting on. Either he has the energy in hand to do something, or he doesn't. He should probably be searching out another attacker if he's got any search cards. Other than that, he's already played a supporter for the turn, so not quite sure what he's thinking about. Maybe I should have actually gone through this video ahead of time and sped it up some. So feel free to fast forward ahead until something actually happens. And, okay, he's nice. Alright, so he's gonna play the switch, and that's to get rid of the poison. So I don't have a Shadow Triad, nor do I have a laser in hand in order to re-poison him, and that's my only way to do damage. So, I mean, my hand is nice, though. I can always Skyla for a Verbank. And he Dowsing Machines to switch back. He attaches the energy and hits me for 60. So, I'll go ahead and heal all that off. I decided to Sharon instead of using Skyla. I guess because I needed both the Verbank and the laser to ensure the knockout, I wanted to go that route. He plays a catcher, I guess, just to play, so he can draw another card with Bianca. And so now he's gonna get another eel on the field, hits me for 100, and, so I'm gonna Shadow Triad for the laser. Still don't have the Verbank, but, at least this will force him to switch again. Or not switch, he can now retreat with Sky Arrow, but still forces him to do that. And I pass. So he draws. Let's see if he gets an eel up. Yep, he gets the eel up, but can he get another attacker on the field is the big question. And that was some fancy evolving there. Alright, so Juniper comes up. Not sure how many cards left he has in his deck, since he dead drew for quite a while there early in the game. Probably still has quite a bit. And he probably will get another attacker off of this. I'm assuming that this is like a modified... This is Zekeels with just maybe a Tech Tornadus. I'd be surprised if Tornadus was actually the main attacker. But there's really not much to indicate that he's running anything else in his discard pile. So, kind of curious as to what this deck really is. So he does get knocked out from poison in between turns as he knocks out my Snorlax. So he gets a prize, but I get 2 prizes. And he still does not have an attacker on the field. So I'm going to Super Rod the Snorlax back in, bring it back out with Plasma Ball, yeah. So either I only have 2 Snorlax in this deck, or other more Snorlax or prize. Most likely I only have 2 in the deck, which is, yeah, it's great that it's winning. Yeah, it's a very interesting deck. I like it. It's an interesting concept, and you know, I wonder if any decks that, or any quad Snorlax were run at nationals with any success. I didn't hear about any. Certainly not in Top Cut, but I'm sure there are probably a few at the upper tables. Just kind of curious to see how far it actually made it, and if any made it into Top Cut. So, hey, if you ran quad Snorlax and made Top Cut, let me know. Be kind of curious. So, play the Verbank, get his Sky Arrow out of the way, play Shadow Triad, get the laser out. He still doesn't have a main or any really attacker, and we'll start working on that Mime. If I have to take out a Mime and an Eel, that's what we'll have to do. Now, I'm not sure how many lasers I've run. I know I've played Shadow Triad at least twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know how many lasers I've played before that, so not really sure how many resources I have left. If he's got a bunch of Switch in hand, eventually there's not going to be a way for me to put any damage on him. So, well, my hand's really not bad. If he actually has anything to hit me with, just max potion it off, And if he decides to retreat, there's the Skyla for another laser. Now this deck also runs Recycle, so most likely Recycle is for the lasers. Hopefully you hit the heads, and you can put the laser right back, since that's my only way of attacking. However, there's all sorts of other things that you can get with Recycle. Max Potion would probably be the other big one. Hammers, anything that, you know, could put some pressure on your opponent. So I flipped the heads on Recycle, so that's excellent, and I see just one laser? Wow, excellent. One laser, which means there's 3 others left in the deck. At least one other, assuming worst case scenario that 2 are prized. And what was that, 2 or 3 Shadow Triads? So really not bad. So he gets knocked out from poison in between rounds, or in between turns, and I'm down to 1 prize to his 4. And again, I really want to see another attacker hit the field. I want to see that this isn't Tornadus Electric. It's a very odd deck. And I guess I'm not paying attention to the computer right now, so I don't see that I need to draw my prize. And there's my prize. Lovely Revive, but I don't think he's going to be taking out another Snorlax anytime soon. I've got the Max Potion. He attaches a Plasma. Level Balls for, I'm guessing, another Dynamo. Yeah, there's another Dynamo. And he's going to be attacking with Electric Ball. So I'm going to Crushing Hammer, and we're going to get rid of Lightning. Why not? I don't know if I have any Enhanced Hammer left, but why not? Max Potion and Bianca will Enhance Hammer. Nice. That Plasma Energy off. At this point, I probably just need to whittle my deck down just so that I could draw into useful stuff if he ends me down to 1. And I don't think I had... Did I have laser? Have I already lasered him? I don't remember. Does not look like I've lasered him. So, kind of a bummer. He attaches the DCE, but that's probably going to be about all he can do. He still needs 1 more electric on him. He can Dynamotor to the bench Dynamo, and I could Juniper. Why not just play it safe? Let's go ahead and Sharon. Oh, and I don't hit a laser. So we'll Recycle. And excellent, hit a heads. So we're going to put that laser right back on top. Make sure I get into it next turn. And I'll be forced to pass. And there's a Zekrom. So finally, it confirms that this is not a Eels Tornadus deck. We do have a legit Zekeels deck, and I will mention that this was recorded months ago. Probably right after... one of the first spring battle roads. It's just been sitting on my computer for this long, just waiting for a video. So I'm going to catch her at the Dynamo, poison it, and that's going to be game. Verbank is in play, so it's going to be doing... Oh no, it's not. I forgot that Dynamo has 40, so it'll survive another turn unless he has... if he has the switch, we're going to drag this thing out a little bit longer. Does he have the switch? 3 cards in hand. He's Dynamotoring to Zekrom, so I'm thinking he's got to have the switch. He catchers up another Snorlax. So he's got to have maybe a Juniper, an N, something he's whittling his hand down. Ah, yes he does. He has the N. So on an N of 4, can he hit the switch? He's already played a Dowsing Machine, so that's out of the way. Switch or Escape Rope. Don't know if he plays Escape Rope. And... he must have it because he's still playing. He benches something, which I can't see since Culver's Machine is in the screen right now. Lugia. What? And yeah, he hits the switch. So go figure. This, if I can't hit a laser since he end me and that Recycle out, we might actually have something. But I top deck a Juniper, and there's all the beautiful lasers. So... now I kind of wish I had the catcher, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and... Ooh! What was it? Sporific? Was my achievement? I guess that means I poisoned him a lot. And we'll just poison the Zekrom and pass. He retreats back to the Dynamo, then it's probably going to manually retreat back to the Zekrom, and that's just to get him out of the poison. Hoping that, again, I don't have the lasers. But, I'm feeling pretty good. Just need that 1 prize, and his deck has got to be getting thin. There's a lot. Well, no, maybe not. His discard isn't as big as I thought it was. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Well, maybe there's good 40 cards in there, so he's getting close. Um, let's see. I've got some. Looks like I've used all my Shadow Triads, maybe. So this may be the last laser. Now, I think I've only played a few. Oh, he's going to try and paralyze me. Because I'm so going to attack you. And yeah, I still have a recycle. So let's go ahead and... Why didn't he retreat? It's laser for the game. So, yeah, good game. He should have retreated back to Zekrom and attacked there. But oh well. Oh, he did paralyze me. Good for him. So that's Quad Snorlax. Fun deck to play. There's lists of it online. 4 Snorlax, hammers, lasers, lots of fun. Go try it out.